First, the consultation, next, the treatment, and now I'll have Dr. Yong to analyze my bowel condition.
In terms of the three things we assess, level of stagnation, which means how choked out you are, I would say you're just maybe about 10-15% with a build-up. And that could be improved just by the drinking water, which means your hydration level is maybe about 20-30% down. So you got to drink about 20% more. But in terms of your level of contraction and function, your bowel is fine. I think what's important is really not just doing the procedure, but understanding how your habits and lifestyle has affected your body and what you need to do to correct it. So for you, it's more water, and as I mentioned earlier, the gas may be a problem of milk intolerance, and you might want to avoid that too.
Okay, so I can't take milk from now on. I'm not a big fan of milk anyway.
There are ways to avoid the milk problem. Don't drink it, or find a milk substitute, or take a milk enzyme that helps to digest the milk. So
milk enzyme is good for people who are milk intolerant.
That's right, because our body lacks the enzyme to digest the milk, and it sits there and gets fermented by the bacteria. So if you take the milk enzyme, it will break it down into the sugar that can be absorbed.
The capsules that I just took, Flora, is supposed to be a prebiotic bacteria, which means good bacteria, because what happened is during the flushing process, some of my good bacteria within the colon may have been flushed out, so I need to take some capsules to replace them. Well, I guess I feel more clean up now, even though I don't really lose a lot of weight after the session since I've taken in water as well. But what's the more traumatic part about this treatment is that you got to pass motion literally in the presence of a doctor, of a nurse, of the camera, and you guys out there. So as a child, I guess you do it pretty naturally in your diaper, right? In the living room, right? And you don't feel embarrassed about it. But as you grow up, you're conditioned to do it in the toilet, in isolation, in private. That's the biggest hurdle that you have to overcome, which is to relive your childhood, to experience being a child again. And I think I did it just now. But the most satisfying aspect of this treatment actually comes at the end, because even though the tube has been removed from your anus, the contracting motion in your bowel doesn't stop just there. So you can carry on, bring yourself to this toilet and release whatever liquid, feces and gases that you have into the toilet bowl, the natural way of doing it. And also, because your colon would be much more hydrated by now, you can do it without difficulty at all. And I don't know whether you agree with me or not, but to be able to release it and smell it at the same time actually stimulates your urge to release even more. So I feel all clean up now. Alright, if you think this is too much to bear with, it's best to start taking good care of your colon so that you never have to turn to Dr. Yong for help. But if you're already experiencing some irritable bowel syndromes, check out the next clip as we recommend a milder means to flush out your intestinal toxins. But don't worry, this time round, you can do it through your mouth.